In this video, I'm going to give you the top 3 best low-level guns that you guys can use right now in Cold War that will make you dominate your lobbies as soon as you guys get into the game. These 3 guns are super easy to use, and I'm going to be giving you guys class setups that are meant for low level, so the low level attachments, that way you guys can use these attachments while you level your gun up in order to make it better and perform at the highest level you guys can. If you guys enjoy or help you guys out, please do me a huge favor and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for more glitches and guides. Let's get into it. So starting off for the Krig 6, it's going to be an AR, and the optic you guys want to use, I personally like the Vision Tech 2x, but this one is more personal preference. If you guys like the reflex, then go for that. I just like the little bit extra zoom you get when using the 2x. Moving on to the muzzle, you guys want to use the muzzle brake 5.56, and this just gives you vertical recoil control, and this will make it more accurate. Now this, paired with the foregrip, which gives you horizontal recoil control, allows you guys to have a beam, especially at a low level. This makes the gun super easy to use and very overpowered. Next up is the 40 round mag, and this is just so that you guys have 10 extra bullets in your mag, and this will allow you to get an extra kill or two when running into opponents, and that's really useful. And finally, the speed tape gives you guys aim down sight time. So when the guns are new, they will be kind of slow to aim down sight, so using this attachment will make it a lot easier for you guys in order to actually be able to aim down sights and get your kills very quickly. So now I'm just going to show you guys some gameplay of me using the Krig 6 with that exact loadout. So it is a low level loadout, even though I have the gun max level already. I'm showing you guys how it performs with those attachments and showing you guys that those are the best attachments to use, and how this gun is actually really good at a very low level that you guys could go ahead and use when you are new to the game. So a few tips that I have for using this gun: since it is an AR, having that 2x on it does make it easier for you to beam enemies from a further distance, from long to medium range, and obviously that is what an AR does. But the reason I chose the Krig 6 to put on this top 3 best guns list for low levels is because you can also use it in close quarters. As you guys have seen in some of these clips, it's able to hold its own in medium, long, but also close range, and that is why I put it on the 3rd spot for the top 3 best guns for low levels. So now we're going to move on to number 2. For the second gun on this list, we have the Ak74u, and this gun is really nice. It is very versatile. I'm going to give you guys the best class setup for it. So the muzzle brake will give you vertical recoil control, and this will make this gun an absolute laser, especially even at a low level. Next up, we have the extended 9.3 inch barrel, and this increases the bullet velocity, allowing your bullets to get to your opponents faster. Mixing that with the foregrip, which increases your horizontal recoil control, makes this gun super accurate, and then having the 40 round mag allows you to just get more bullets into your opponents. That way you can go ahead and take multiple people out. And finally, the speed tape added, the aim down sight speed will increase. This will make it so that you guys can be very versatile and very mobile with this gun, especially because it is an SMG. However, even though it's an SMG, this gun carries its own in almost any situation, and this is why it is one of the best guns in the game, even for low levels. So this is why it is in the number 2 spot, because as you guys can see in the gameplay, I am absolutely dominating this lobby. In close range, in medium range, and in long range, this gun works, and you can absolutely destroy your opponents. So a few tips that I have for using this gun would be, even though you can shoot at long range, obviously it is a SMG, so you want to use it in close range, but you don't even need a sight with it. You guys can see that the iron sights on it is really good, so I like leaving it without any attachments on, and as you guys can see, it's very clear, very open, and you guys can get your shots on pretty easily. So if you guys are using this gun, I would recommend you kind of control a certain area. Like as you guys can see in the gameplay, I like being around the houses a lot, because that way I can go ahead and maneuver around all of the cover and all of the different areas in this spot. Because this gun is an SMG, you're able to be very mobile with it, and you want to be using that to your advantage. You want to stay as agile as possible and moving around a lot, ducking behind cover and moving in between different areas so that you guys can stay on your toes and keep your enemies not knowing exactly where you guys are. And this gun allows you to do that because the movement speed with it is really nice, and it's just a gun that can absolutely shred your opponents. So that is why it is in the 2nd place spot on this tier list. One other thing I do want to mention with this gun is as you guys level this gun up, I would recommend you use it all the way up until you are very high level, because as you guys get more and more attachments for this gun, it just gets better and better and better. So if you guys want to just pick a starting gun and use it all the way up through your ranking, I would highly recommend this one, because it is good throughout the entire game. Even as a max level, you'll be rocking this thing. But now moving on to the last one, the top one, number one gun on this list is the Ak-10. Now, I don't exactly know how to unlock this one because I do have the battle pass, but I know you guys can get it for free. But this is the best gun in the game right now. I only have it level 11 at the moment, but I'm showing you guys the best class setup for it. So starting off, you want to throw on the muzzle brake. This will give you vertical recoil control, and that is an absolute must. Second up, the 5.3-inch extended barrel gives you bullet velocity, so your bullets will travel faster, in turn killing your enemies more quickly. But moving on to the next one, the underbarrel. This gives you horizontal recoil control for the foregrip. This makes the gun an absolute laser if you guys pair the two attachments that I mentioned. The magazine, the 43 round drum, allows you to absolutely lay out your opponents. You can kill up to 5 people with just these bullets in it without reloading if they line up. So this is really crucial to having on your gun, especially when it's early and it is the first magazine attachment. And finally, the speed tape. This will just increase your ADS speed, and this gun is a beast. You guys are going to want to be using this gun as soon as you guys can get it. Right now, it is the best gun in the game by far, and you can go ahead and destroy all of your enemies using the Ak-10. Even though I only have barely any attachments on it, that is the best class for it. But as you guys unlock more and more attachments, this gun gets insane as it levels up. So this is the best class setup for a low level to use. But once you guys start ranking it up, it gets absolutely disgusting. You guys are gonna, like, the gun that's only gonna outgun you guys is this one. If you guys are facing almost any other player that isn't using the Ak-10, then you guys are going to go ahead and destroy them. But if they have a leveled up Ak-10, that is really this gun's only weakness, is itself. So this gun you guys want to use as soon as you can. Get it in your class and use it, because as you guys can see, I absolutely shred every single opponent. They don't even stand a chance. It is the SMG, so you do want to keep in mind that you can't win extreme far range gunfights, but sometimes you could get really lucky. This gun definitely has its buffs in close quarters combat, and obviously it is the SMG, so when you guys are using this, try to hold down a certain area inside or on a small map, kind of like Nuketown. This will definitely perform at its highest, but if you guys have to, then it does sometimes hold its own in medium to long range gunfights. I would just recommend you guys use it in close quarters so that you guys can just absolutely laser through all of your opponents. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for more glitches and guides. And if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. I'd be happy to help you out. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.